Dive into a journey through time as we explore the rich history and distinct differences between Ireland and Northern Ireland. Witness the lush landscapes, the dramatic coastlines, and the vibrant cities of a small island in the North Atlantic. This is Ireland, split into two parts, the Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland, a member of the United Kingdom. Both regions share a common Celtic heritage left behind by the ancient Celts who settled here millennia ago. This influence is evident in the resilient Irish language and folklore. Ireland, a land of legend, was shaped by influences from St. Patrick, who introduced Christianity, the Viking invasions that established Dublin. Then came the Normans and the Tudors, each leaving a lasting mark. The island was partitioned in the early 20th century into the Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland. Despite occupying the same space, each region followed a distinct path, influenced by unique historical experiences. This shared yet diverse history makes both captivating. It's a story of unity and division, of roots and branching paths. As we delve deeper, we'll reveal how these two regions diverged, each crafting its unique identity. The year 1921 marked a significant turning point in the history of the island, the partition of Ireland. The partition was not an isolated event, but rather the culmination of political tensions that had been brewing for centuries. The crux of the matter lay in the question of Irish self-governance. The Irish nationalist majority sought complete independence from Britain, while the Unionist minority, concentrated in the northern province of Ulster, wanted to remain within the United Kingdom. The Government of Ireland Act of 1920, passed by the British Parliament, sought to address this issue. It proposed the creation of two separate parliaments, one for Southern Ireland, primarily Catholic and nationalist, and another for Northern Ireland, mainly Protestant and Unionist. The partition was, in essence, a political solution designed to appease both factions. However, it was met with resistance from nationalists who saw it as a betrayal of their quest for a united Ireland. In May 1921, the first elections were held in Northern Ireland, and the Unionists took control of the new parliament. Northern Ireland was officially established as a separate entity within the United Kingdom, but the echoes of this division reverberated far beyond the walls of the political arena. The partition had a profound impact on the island and its people. It created an invisible yet potent line of division, not just geographically, but also culturally and religiously. The predominantly Protestant Northern Ireland found itself politically aligned with Britain, while the mainly Catholic Southern Ireland strived for a separate identity. This divergence was not just about political affiliation. It permeated every aspect of life, from education to sports, from media to the arts. It also set the stage for decades of conflict, known as the Troubles, which further deepened the divide between the two. The partition of Ireland was not just a political divide, but it also set the stage for a cultural and religious divergence. The legacy of this partition continues to shape the socio-political landscape of the island, making it a compelling chapter in the tale of Ireland and Northern Ireland's complex history. After the partition, Ireland and Northern Ireland each embarked on unique paths, crafting their individual historical narratives. Our journey begins in Ireland, where the establishment of the Irish Free State in 1922 marked the dawn of a new era. Despite numerous challenges, this newly formed state emerged as a sovereign entity, creating its constitution in 1937 and declaring itself a republic in 1949. As the 20th century drew to a close, Ireland experienced a significant economic surge, the Celtic Tiger. This era, spanning from the mid-90s to the late 2000s, was marked by rapid economic development, transforming Ireland from one of the poorest to one of the wealthiest countries in Western Europe. Now, let's traverse the path of Northern Ireland. The early post-partition years were filled with political and social turmoil, culminating in the period known as the Troubles. From the late 60s to the late 90s, Northern Ireland was steeped in conflict, fueled by political and sectarian divisions between Unionists, mainly Protestants who wished to remain part of the UK, and nationalists, predominantly Catholics, seeking a united Ireland. However, the Good Friday Agreement of 1998 brought relative peace to Northern Ireland. This landmark peace agreement, also known as the Belfast Agreement, marked the end of the Troubles and ushered in a period of shared governance between Unionists and nationalists. Presently, Northern Ireland is still wrestling with its identity and the question of its future relationship with both the UK and Ireland, a debate further complicated by Brexit. These historical events have indelibly shaped the cultural and political landscapes of Ireland and Northern Ireland, distinguishing them as separate entities. Thank you for watching our journey through history. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Culture is the mirror of a society, reflecting its history, beliefs and values. Ireland and Northern Ireland, despite their shared origins, have developed distinct cultural identities. Let's dive into the rich tapestry of their cultures, starting with language. Both regions share Gaelic roots, but their usage varies. In Ireland, Gaelic is a cherished part of national identity, often heard in daily conversations and taught in schools. Northern Ireland, however, leans more on English, with Gaelic seen as a symbol of Irish nationalism. Next, we explore the realm of literature. Ireland, the land of saints and scholars, has gifted the world with literary giants like James Joyce, W.B. Yeats and Oscar Wilde. Northern Ireland, while not as prolific, has its own share of literary luminaries such as Seamus Heaney and C.S. Lewis. The works from these regions often reflect their distinct socio-political landscapes. Music, another crucial cultural aspect, rings different tunes in both lands. Traditional Irish music, with its lively jigs and reels, is a staple in Ireland. Northern Ireland, on the other hand, has a vibrant rock and pop scene, producing bands like Snow Patrol and Van Morrison. The differing musical styles echo the separate paths these regions have trodden over the years. Now, let's talk about arts. Both regions have a thriving arts scene, but their focus differs. Irish art tends to draw heavily from Celtic mythology and rural life, while Northern Irish art often grapples with themes of conflict and reconciliation, a reflection of its tumultuous past. Lastly, sport. Ireland is synonymous with Gaelic games like hurling and Gaelic football, which are integral to its cultural identity. Northern Ireland, however, is more inclined towards sports like football, rugby and cricket, influenced by its closer ties with the United Kingdom. The cultural differences between Ireland and Northern Ireland, though subtle, are a testament to their unique historical journeys. Religion has played a significant role in the history of Ireland and Northern Ireland, shaping their societies and often acting as a dividing force. Ireland, for instance, is predominantly Catholic, a reflection of its historical and cultural roots. From the early Christian period to the present day, Catholicism has woven itself into the fabric of Irish society, influencing everything from art and literature to politics. On the other hand, Northern Ireland presents a different religious landscape. Here, Protestantism is the dominant religion, specifically the Presbyterian and Anglican denominations. This Protestant majority is a legacy of the plantation of Ulster in the 17th century, where English and Scottish settlers, largely Protestant, were established in the north of Ireland. Over the centuries, this religious divide has often been a source of tension and conflict, notably during the period known as the Troubles. Religion's influence is not limited to spiritual matters. It has also had profound effects on the social and political spheres of both regions. In Ireland, Catholic social teaching has shaped many aspects of public policy and social attitudes, while in Northern Ireland, Protestantism has been intertwined with unionist beliefs and political affiliations. Despite these differences, there are also commonalities. In both Ireland and Northern Ireland, there has been a trend towards secularization in recent years. While religion remains important for many, its role in public life and its influence over social attitudes are not as strong as they once were. Moreover, both regions have seen an increase in religious diversity, with growing numbers of people identifying as non-religious or belonging to minority faiths. This has brought new perspectives and ideas to these societies, contributing to their dynamism and resilience. The religious differences between Ireland and Northern Ireland have been a source of conflict, but they also add to the rich diversity of these two regions.